Philippians chapter 4, verses 6 and 7 say, "Be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto God, and the peace of God, which passeth all understanding, shall keep your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus." When Corrie was a young girl, she became frightened by the thought of losing her father. She could not imagine having the strength to endure such a loss. Her father asked her, "When we take the train, when do I give you the ticket?" Corrie answered, "Just before we get on." And he explained to her that God works the same way. He gives us the grace we need when the time comes to use it. Corrie did not need tomorrow's strength today. Years later, she suffered through Nazi imprisonment and the loss of those she loved. Yet when the suffering came, God's grace was there. You see, worry demands tomorrow's strength today. Faith believes that when tomorrow comes, God will already be there. Worry is a terrible place to live. It steals today's strength while pretending it can control tomorrow. It sends your mind racing through disasters that may never happen. Paul does not tell us to ignore our problems. He tells us where to take them. Be careful for nothing. Nothing should be allowed to control your heart and mind. Prayer is not describing your panic to God. It's placing the burden into his hands. Worry says everything depends on me. But prayer says everything is under God's control. Worry rehearses the problem. Prayer remembers who's still on the throne. Notice the words "in everything." Do not wait until the burden crushes you before you pray. Bring every fear, question, and uncertain outcome to God. Pray with thanksgiving. Thanksgiving reminds you of what worry wants you to forget. God has been faithful before. He's answered. He's provided. He's carried you through days you thought would break you. God may not immediately remove the trouble, but he promises to guard your heart while you walk through it. The storm may still rage around you, but it does not have to rage within you. The answer may not have arrived yet, but peace can. Stop trying to live tomorrow before it gets here. When tomorrow comes, the grace of God will already be waiting. Take a breath. God has this. He already knows what you need, what you fear, and what tomorrow holds. Nothing has surprised him. Nothing has overwhelmed him, and nothing has slipped out of his control. You may not know what God is doing, but you can rest in who God is. He is faithful. He is present, and he is still in control. Today's challenge: write down the burden dominating your thoughts. Pray specifically about it. Thank God for 3 ways he has been faithful, and refuse to spend the day rehearsing your fears. When worry returns, pray again, thank him again, and trust him again. The victory thought of the day: you do not need tomorrow's strength today. When tomorrow comes, God's grace will already be there.